Yo, I'm not gonna lie, like this is like my first type of like, I don't know if this is gonna get scrapped. If it doesn't get scrapped, it'll probably be in the video. I don't know, but I'm low-key like really new to this. I'm not gonna lie, it's so crazy. Like my plan was like to originally do a video on like how to balance day trading with school and like working, and that's still gonna be the topic of the video. But I think I don't know, it's just so weird just like talking in front of a camera. Like it doesn't matter how many views this gets. Like, hello YouTube, hello world, welcome to like the journey, I guess. Well, the journey started like back when I started the YouTube channel. Well, the journey technically officially started a year ago, but for those who don't know, my name is Izan. I'm currently unprofitable, literally in school, college freshman, working 2 jobs while learning how to become a profitable day trader. I'm currently on demo. This month I'm currently unprofitable due to my horrible executions, but it's okay. When I'm profitable for a couple months in a row on demo, we'll move on to funded, and yeah, and then I'm gonna take you guys along the journey. Hopefully we could all grow together. Hopefully I can inspire you guys to literally just like do this, because like, bro, like this is real, bro. It's like you have the ability to learn a skill, master a skill. You may not be the best at it, but as long as you actually like you see good progress from it, you'll be able to like reap the reward that you get from it. And I may be unprofitable still, I may be on demo still, but I'm not gonna lie, like trading is low-key like disciplining me outside of trading. Like I'm starting to cut out bad habits. I'm starting to cut out some relationships along the way, because it's like I can't keep, as a person, you can't hold on to everybody and try to bring yourself up while you have those people. Sometimes you have to let people go in order to get to the top. I guess that's why they say the top is lonely. But yeah, I don't know if this is gonna get scrapped or not. We'll see what I'm doing when I rewatch the footage, but I'll probably edit this part out, I'm not gonna lie. But welcome to the video. If you're struggling to be consistent with day trading while being in school or having a full-time job, or honestly both, maybe this video might be for you, maybe not. But if it is, hold on, don't click off. I might be able to help you really quickly. But without further ado, let's get right on into it. What's up? My name is Izan. Izan Trades. I don't know if you see me on TikTok. I'm nobody on TikTok, but I've literally just started social media just to document my journey and to just hopefully like spit out tips and tricks that's helped me like be consistent with trading, and stuff that's helped me start to trade. But without further ado, let's get right on into it. There's nothing really just to like honestly like get on into it. There's only going to be really 3 things that you need to be able to learn how to focus and like be able to learn how to maintain. Number 1, time. Your time is the number 1 thing that matters the most. Number 2, your schedule. Your schedule is debatably, honestly, probably more important than time, but they can honestly go hand in hand. Number 3, your discipline. These 3 things will honestly will definitely be your key things in being able to succeed, or even being consistent in anything, whether it's trading, whether it's a business, whether it's school, whether it's work, anything. Even in life in general, these things are honestly going to help you. So that's why I'm here. I also promised my followers and my subscribers that I was going to give a different type of video, literally just a video of me just helping, straight up just spitballing on what's helped me personally. And yeah, but let's get right into it. The first thing you're going to need to learn how to master, but not really master, really just be set up straightforward with, is time. That's the number 1 most important thing. Why? Because your time on this earth matters. We all have 24 hours in a day. 8 to 10 of those hours we use sleeping. Maybe 5 to 7 if you're a weird person. No hate, I'm playing. But in general, 7 to 10 hours is what we use to sleep. Boom. Now, so we just have the whole day left. What you do in that day matters. If you're going out to school, that's cool. If you're going to school and working, that's cool. If you're going to school, working, hanging out with friends, and come home, ended up being tired, and then you wonder why you didn't get much done besides those 2, school and works. Maybe because you were hanging out with your friends and you were letting the distractions slip in. Remember the long-term goal. I don't know if you saw my TikTok video, but I said I posted a video not too long ago, I think 2 or 3 days ago, talking about how you need to set yourself up for the long term. You need to be able to think, where do I want to be in 5 years? Whether it's an entrepreneur, whether it's somewhere in a career, whether it's somewhere in anything, you need to set yourself up to be that person that you want to see yourself in 5 years. Then take a step back, where you want to see yourself in 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, etc. You know what I mean? Now, it all starts with what you do in your day-to-day, which is why I say time is the number 1 most important thing. You could do so much garbage in literally a week, and it's going to feel like time went by so fast. That may not make sense to like the average person, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. When you're having so much fun, time is gonna keep slipping you by, keep slipping you by, keep slipping you by, until you realize you have that one moment, you're sitting in your room and you're like, damn, what did I just do the past month, the past week, the past year? Because trust me, that's happened to people. That's because you're letting your distractions get to you. Do not let your distractions get to you, because if you do, you're going to let them slip in. When you let them slip in, they're going to try to creak at you. When you let them creak at you, they're going to try to take you apart one by one, slowly destroying the person that you were once building. And we don't want that. Remember, a long-term goal here is consistency. Our long-term goal here is, in my training channel, is profitability. Long-term goal in general is discipline and patience and consistency, because with these three things, the rewards that anyone could reap is genuinely amazing. I swear to God. Which is why time is most important. We all have 24 hours on what we do in a day. Which leads me to number 2, which is the schedule. Schedule. Okay, number 2 is schedule. Your schedule is one of the most important things that you will ever have to do in your life. For that reason, For that reason is genuinely because of one thing and one thing only. It tells you what you need to get done. You write down what you need to get done. You read what you want to get done. You repeat what you want to get done. Then you get it done. Like, there's really, it's not rocket science. You write what you need to do. You look at what you need to do. You start out the most important on what you need to do. You read what you need to do, and then you just do it. The more you write things down in your schedule and you don't do it, you don't know it, but you're hurting your subconscious. You're in your subconscious thoughts. You're writing down, okay, I'm going to do this. And you go ahead and lie to it. Therefore, you're weakening it, because now you're going to be more susceptible to not do it more in the future. Say right now, I'm writing down, what time is it? It's 6:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Say I want to go outside and go for a run at 7. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that. I write it down, set in stone, done. In 13 minutes, I'm going to need to go running. If I don't go running, I'm literally lying to my subconscious. I tell my subconscious the same thing tomorrow. I'm going to go running 7 p.m. EST. Boom. I said it. I wrote it down. Set in stone. I don't do it. Over time, I'm weakening my subconscious. And then when I want to actually do something, it's going to be hard to actually do that one thing later on in the future, because in the beginning, I literally wasn't disciplined. Which leads me on to the third thing. But we're not going to go there just yet. We're going to start off with the second thing, which is still schedule. For example, I have these 3 notebooks here. This is so brutal, but this is my school notebook, which honestly, I need to get a new one, because this was my original trading journal notebook. This is my schedule notebook, and this is my actual trading notebook. This baby was been with me for literally almost a year now, like a year and 2 weeks. Like, this baby has been with me for the long run. Like, there is so much here that I've wrote, that I've learned, that I've took down, that I've basically used from literally learning what trends are, and literally learning what technical analysis was. That's crazy. A year ago, I didn't know anything. A year later, I still don't know anything, because I'm not profitable. But that leads me to this video, because it's how I'm able to juggle all these 3 things and still be consistent, not feel burned out at all, still know how to get everything done. But back to it. This is my schedule for journaling. Well, journaling and schedule. I'll take you guys to a page that I literally wrote yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday, so it was literally pretty chill. Didn't really do anything. But I don't know if you can see, this is the 22nd. I didn't really have anything to do, because it was literally Saturday. All I did literally all day was work. But before I went to work, I managed to get all of this done. And what was it? It was, I had another interview at 2:15. I got that done. Get some clips in for this video that I'm filming right now, or either at a trail or either at home. I didn't manage to go to the trail. I managed to record an intro in my car, which I'll probably post, honestly. And it's actually kind of crazy. But I managed to get that clip in. Also managed to get some clips of the sky. Managed to get some clips of Lake Eola in downtown Orlando. I managed to get some clips of that. And yeah, I don't know if I want to place them in the middle of the video, maybe for the intro coming into this scene. I don't know where I want to do with them yet. Maybe it'll be an outro, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just save them for a future video. Who knows? Back tests. That's something I want to talk about as well in this video. And yes, I back tested, which is why, like I said, I read them over, I set them in stone, and then when I complete them, I don't know if you can see right here, I check them all off as soon as I complete it. 3, watch knowledgeable videos and take notes. Literally earlier today, I made a TikTok filming, pause. I made a TikTok literally explaining that how I basically learned not almost, but majority of the ICT concepts that I'm using right now and a lot of ICT concepts that I don't use. I'm telling myself now to take a break from the videos and actually go back to locking in on the charts, because last time I did that, I was absolutely dialed in. I was having profitable demo months, unprofitable demo months, but my wins outweighed the losses because I learned from my mistakes and I was getting at more market time. I decided to just pick up more knowledgeable videos and just write down some new things that I could add. But now I'm fully stepping away from the knowledgeable videos because I have everything I need to make me profitable. And here, I know my own strategy. I know what I need to do. I know not to overtrade. I know not to over leverage. Only thing that's really holding me back is just market time, experience, and my psychology, which is why I made the YouTube channel, because we're going to fix the psychology together, because debatably that's like 80% of trading, as well as post TikToks. I had 4 vids marked out. I ended up posting the 4 vids literally today. I ended up posting like 3 vids yesterday, but end of the day, I did everything that I was supposed to do here, and I checked them off. Schedule, write them down, read them down, check mark them down as soon as you finish. Because number 1, you get that dopamine that, yeah, I did something. You feel happy about yourself. 2, you make your subconscious more stronger because you're thinking, okay, what are the goals for tomorrow? And, believe it or not, you're becoming more stronger subconsciously in order to do those goals, whether they're hard, whether they're easy, whether they're, medium, you name it. The day before was the 20th. I didn't do anything the 21st. All I had was really just a big test. 20th, I wrote, I'm not gonna show this big page because it's like some private stuff, but 20th, literally of February 20th, 2025, I literally wrote to do, things to get done. Finish watching more Confluence videos, record an intro for a different vid on my phone. I did. I ended up deleting that intro because it was just bad. Work majority of the day. I did that. Back test for an hour at least. I did not do that. So I ended up doing 30 minutes. So I ended up crossing it out and put 30 minutes. Record TikToks, done. And continue my consistent prayers. I was done. I also wrote down my emotions as well, like how I feel, yada, 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 like throughout the day. And yeah, that is how you get your schedule down. Back to my conversation with the 3 things: schedule and time. Schedule. When you learn how to, when you learn how to properly schedule, you will, 1, see what you have to get done. 2, you know your priorities. You write down your list. So you obviously know your priorities. You know what you need to get done. So why aren't you letting yourself get it done? Why are you slipping to the distractions of, oh, let me hang out with my friends. Oh, let me go smoke. Oh, let me go do whatever. First of all, if you're doing these bad habits, limit them and stop them just temporarily. If you're smoking and you see yourself not being productive, maybe it's time to stop smoking. Me personally, I was never a smoker. I was never a drinker. I don't do that type of stuff. But I've seen people do that. People that I don't talk to now, but I've seen people do that and they become less productive. They become more lazy. So I tried to get them off that, and they did get off that. For the time being, they were the most productive I've ever seen them. They were on top of stuff more than me, I was honestly like astonished, because I'm like, damn. And I was able to make them like take a hiatus, quit for a couple months. I don't know whether they're back on it or anything, but I made them quit for a couple months, and they were doing amazing without it. And that brings me joy to my heart, because that just proves my point that when you stop with these distractions and bad habits creeping upon you, you're able to get what you need to get done, and you become a stronger human, become a stronger person, a stronger soul, and overall a better you. Last but not least, we have discipline. Discipline. I think this is honestly the most hardest of them all. Not important, but the most hardest of them all. You know why? Because discipline not only builds up character, it builds up your mentality, it builds up your mental, it builds up your strength, whether it's going to the gym or doing anything physically, and mental strength. Remember that. That's the most important, mental strength. And it also shapes you for who you want to be in the future. Look at me right now and look at yourself. Ask yourself, what do you want to be in the future? And look at yourself now. Look at your habits, whether they're good, whether they're bad, and ask yourself, are these habits going to get me where I want to be in that future? Like, even if you want to be somewhere 3 months down the line, look at your day by day. Perfect example. You want to be able to study for it. You want to be able to pass this upcoming test that you have in 3 months. It's very important. You look at your day to day. What are you doing in your day to day? Are you partying? Are you going out with friends? Are you playing video games? Are you doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing that don't involve studying? Are you just goofing around? Are you working too much? If you're working too much, maybe it's time to dial back, because remember, you're thinking what you want to do and what you want to accomplish in the future. Yeah, work is cool. You're making money. Yeah, hustle. Yeah, that's cool. But remember, you're thinking about your goal and what you're doing in your day by day. If what you're doing in your day by day is affecting your goal in a negative manner, you need to reassess your day by day, halt, limit some stuff, and then build that discipline in order to include some positive stuff that's gonna actually, positively affect your outcoming result. So, for example, you want to do a test, you're working too much, you're going out with friends, your sleep schedule's horrible. What I would do personally, I'm gonna reassess my evaluation. What am I doing? I'm working too much. I'm going out with friends, and my sleep schedule is all over the place. One, I'm gonna look at the time I sleep. I'm gonna fix that. Two, I'm gonna stop hanging out with the friends that I'm hanging out with. Nothing bad. It's just that, remember, you can hang out with them after you get the result. But remember, we're doing this for the long term. Everything that you want in life that's gonna come with hard times. Remember, temporary. Whoa, pause. Temporary sacrifice for long-term success. Remember that. Temporary sacrifice for long-term success. And if you're willing to make these sacrifices, you'll thank yourself in the future. Same thing applies to trading, same thing applies to business, same thing applies to any aspect in life which you want to achieve. If it's important, if it's hard, temporary sacrifices set up for long-term success. And I promise you, once you master that and once you really understand that, because a lot of people don't understand, and it's kind of sad to know that they don't understand that. They tell you that they understand, and then you try to do the same thing. I mean, you don't do the same thing, but you try to make it known that that's what you like, that's what something that's going to be in your journey, and the other person is not going to understand, or other people or other friends are not going to understand. And it's kind of sad, because those are the type of people that you're going to have to let go in the future, whether or not you want to succeed or not. I'm not saying if you don't let them go, you're not going to succeed. No, you can obviously succeed, but with them or without them. But there's always going to be a time where you're going to need to pull back from everything, dial in on yourself, and honestly just lock in on everything, which leads me on back to discipline. Discipline literally is the killer and the maker. It makes or breaks human beings. Why? Because let me show you all these journals. I started this journal back in February of 2024, so literally a year ago. I found out trading from one of my IRL homies, actually, who is doing quite good for himself, actually. And then I found out about index trading, forex trading, from another homie who showed me who TJR was. And TJR, if you're ever watching this video, you're my friend in the future, but you don't know it yet. But I just want to make that clear. No weird stuff, no weird shit. But if Jordan Welch somehow watches the video, Jordan Welch, TJR, more trades. I played Fortnite with more trades, so he already knows me. But just wanted to let them know they're my friends, but they don't know it yet. Same goes for Orangey. They're all my friends, but they just don't know it yet. No weird stuff. But whatchamacallit? I started this journal a year ago, and I didn't know if trading was right for me. I literally have a note in my notes that literally says I'm about to take one of the biggest risks, and that's learning how to day trade. And on top of that, I just committed. I learned a whole bunch of stuff, and I just committed, and boom, where am I now? I'm still unprofitable, but if I didn't learn the discipline to keep going, I probably would have been lost. Literally going out of high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had an idea. I had a very, very, very clear path on where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do, and I got accepted to where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do. Not my dream school, but I got accepted to schools that I actually wanted to go to. And I knew what I had to do to get my original intended career path. All of a sudden, that spark in me died. Literally, one night I woke up, I was like, damn, I don't want to do this anymore. I was lost until I found this. I was like, wait, this is something unique. This is something new. This is something I could learn. This is a skill. And this is something that I could literally use for the rest of my life. It's like learning a whole nother language. It's going to benefit you in so many ways possible. Then, on top of that, I just got this literally a couple weeks ago, so I'm not really going to talk about this, but I got this literally last year as well, which is why it's so beat up. I started using this for my school notebook literally 2 weeks ago because I didn't have a notebook. I just got this literally a couple weeks ago, but I didn't want to get a notebook. I don't have a computer. All my work is on my PC, but literally, I wrote so much, not so much, but my trading plan is in here. The page is literally about to come out. Trading plan is in here. My trading goals are in here. Like literally how to fix my problems in trading, I wrote, because I literally just thought to myself, like, okay, I have these problems. How do I fix them? What do I need to do? How do I take a win? How do I, and I asked myself these questions that I'm having problems with, and I literally answered them myself, and I genuinely, physically, mentally applied them in the trading. That's where discipline comes in. When you guys know what you want to do, when you guys know what you need to do, I cannot stress this enough. Get them done. Even if it's going to take a long time, even if it's going to take a long period of time, that discipline will build up. That discipline will make the character into who you are. Whether you're a girl, whether you're a female, whether you're a male, whatever you are. If you have something you want to achieve, I don't know if I'm looking at the camera, but if you have something you want to achieve, literally keep going at it, because that builds mental strength, that builds physical strength, that builds so much strength that the average human being does not have. And it's so crazy to know that, like, when you look at the average human being, they do whatever they want, whenever they want, and they're not even like financially set or anything. They don't have no money. They're just like free balling life. And you look at yourself, and then I'm not even trying to do no red pill cliche thing, but you just look at yourself and you're like, damn, I could be better. Like, not be better in an ego way, but like, I don't want to be the same. I want to be different. I want to be built, not like physically, not like but like built as in like, I know what I need to get done. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna have limits. I'm gonna have limits. I'm gonna have differences. I'm gonna have everything set straight. I know there's gonna be bumps in the way, but I know if I keep pushing and not control the uncontrollable, God is gonna control the uncontrollable for me, and then I'm gonna control what I can control, and then I'm gonna see the results. I'm gonna see the rewards, and that is how time, schedule, and discipline, these three things, could honestly change your life for the better in the coming months, weeks, and just in general, how to balance with school, work, and trading. But yeah, that's literally my goal. Not my goal, but like my story. I literally balance trading with school because my schedule, like I said, my schedule aligns with my time. My time aligned with my trading. My trading aligns with my school. My school aligns with my my school aligns with my work. And sometimes I'll literally like skip school, like one class. I only skip one class like 2 times at most, to either focus on the markets or be in the markets and go to work. And then from there, I do all my schoolwork online. But yeah, I don't do it all the time, because at the end of the day, you could always miss practice. You could always, not miss practice. You could always miss markets, because you can always come back and back test. Which leads me to the last thing: back test. Whether you like it or not, back testing is gonna make you profitable. It's not gonna make you profitable. Back testing is gonna give you so much reps, so much shots, so much game time, that you're gonna be able to give a feel for the market. You're gonna recognize, okay, whoa, why is price always drawing to this? Why is price always extracting from this? Why is price always going to this, to this, to this, to that? And then everything's gonna not click, but you're gonna start to understand and get a feel for the markets and be like, whoa, okay. And you're gonna look at your trading plans. You're gonna reevaluate what you're doing. You're gonna try new things. You're gonna try to experiment. You're gonna stick to some things that are good for you. You're gonna discredit the ones that are not working for you. You're gonna keep it going. You're gonna keep it going. You're gonna keep it going. How do you think Steph Curry is able to shoot all those threes? He kept going to the gym. How do you think LeBron is not even debate? How do you think LeBron is the best player in the NBA? He kept showing up. He kept showing up. He kept going. Even if it's for 10 minutes and you're disciplining, you're still going and you're back testing. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Because at the end of the day, that one day is gonna come, and you're gonna be in the real market. You're gonna be so set up straight. You're gonna have so many wins. You're gonna try your funded. You're gonna pass your funded. You're gonna get your payout. You're gonna rinse and repeat the same thing, so you're fully be able to focus on a live account and live off trading. And you're gonna be like, damn, I just did this because I stuck to everything that I knew and I was disciplined. I knew my schedule, I knew my time, and I knew what to make priority number one. I knew who to set straight. I knew what to do. I knew how to do it, and I just did it. And I promise you, it's crazy because it's like I'm not even there yet, but it's like I see it, bro. It's like I see it. Discipline, bro, discipline. But yeah, remember, what did I say from the beginning? Time, schedule, discipline. Know these 3 things, and I promise you, you master them, not master them, even if you try your hardest to be consistent with all of them. I promise you, you'll be a better person. You'll change your life. You'll see results. It won't be instant, but you'll see results in the long term. And last but not least, the most important one of all, you'll be happy. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching this video. More content like this on the way. I don't know what I want to do for my next type of video. I know a recap is gonna come soon, but because today's Sunday, so tomorrow you're definitely gonna get a recap if I take a trade. But yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys in my next IRL type of video. I love you guys. Peace.